Have you ever been so angry you could feel it in your body? That tension in your shoulders, that clench in your jaw? Well, today we're going to tackle that head-on. We're not just going to talk about anger, we're going to learn a super practical, body-based technique to physically let it go. It's called Progressive Muscle Relaxation, and it's a real game changer.
Okay, so before we dive in, let's just take a quick second to check in with ourselves. Think about the last time you got really angry. Where did it show up for you physically? Was it a knot deep in your stomach? That tightness across your chest? Maybe your hands balled into fists without you even noticing? Just take a second and notice where that anger likes to hang out in your body.
See, anger isn't just some idea floating around in your head. It's a full-on physical event. And for a lot of us, it looks pretty similar. You get that tight jaw, your shoulders creep up towards your ears, your fists clench up. These are the body's automatic go-to reactions. But here's the good news. Just because they're automatic doesn't mean we're stuck with them. We can actually, consciously, teach our bodies a new way to respond.
And this isn't about just telling yourself to calm down. There's some really cool science behind why our bodies get so tense. And even better, there's a way to kind of hack our own nervous system to flip the switch and reverse that process.
So the tool we're going to use is called Progressive Muscle Relaxation, or PMR for short. The idea is simple but brilliant. You go through your body and you systematically tense up a muscle group, hold it, and then completely let it go. The whole point is to make your muscles so relaxed that they're actually below their normal everyday level of tension. That's what triggers this incredible sense of deep physical and mental calm.
Right, so when you get angry, your body's fight or flight response kicks in. Heart pounds, breathing gets shallow, muscles get tight. What PMR does is it activates the total opposite, the relaxation response. It works because by first tensing a muscle, you become hyper-aware of what that tension feels like. And that makes the feeling of release, of relaxation, that much more powerful. You're teaching your body the clear difference between these two states.
And listen, this isn't just some feel-good theory. It's actually one of the most effective tools out there. Study after study shows that PMR doesn't just reduce the feeling of being angry, it reduces the actual physiological stuff that goes with it. We're talking lower heart rates, less stress, and get this, it even helps you recover from future stressful moments faster.
So, enough talk, let's actually do this. This is where the magic happens. I want you to find a comfortable position, maybe sitting in a chair or lying down. Just uncross your legs, let your arms rest easily by your sides. And if you feel okay doing it, go ahead and gently close your eyes. All you have to do now is follow my voice. We're going to start with your hands and arms, since that's often where we first feel that urge to clench. Go ahead and make a really tight fist with both hands. Squeeze them. Feel that tension all the way up your forearms into your biceps. Hold it. Really squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just let go. Let your hands go completely limp. Just pause and notice the difference. Can you feel that warmth, that tingling, that feeling of looseness spreading through your arms? Okay, now let's bring that awareness up to your face. This is where we hold so much unspoken tension. I want you to scrunch up your whole face. Squint your eyes, wrinkle your nose, and really clench your jaw tight. Hold all of that tension. Feel it across your forehead, your cheeks. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just let it all melt away. Release your jaw. Let your lips part a little. Just let your whole face feel smooth and soft.
Now for the big one, the shoulders and neck, where we carry so much of our stress. Go ahead and hike your shoulders all the way up to your ears, like you're trying to hide your head. Feel that tightness in your neck, your upper back. Hold them up there high and tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just drop them. Let them fall. Imagine you were carrying a heavy backpack all day, and you just let it slide off. Feel that release.
All right, now let's focus on your core. Take a deep breath in and hold it, and as you hold it, tighten all the muscles in your chest. At the same time, squeeze your stomach muscles, pull them in tight. Hold all that pressure for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now exhale everything out. Let the air whoosh out and release all that tension in your torso. Feel your stomach soften, feel your chest open up.
And finally, let's move all the way down to your legs and feet. I want you to tighten your thighs and your calves. At the same time, curl your toes downward, tensing the arches of your feet. Squeeze everything from your hips all the way to your toes. Hold it tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release.
Let your legs go completely heavy and warm, as if all that tension is just flowing out the bottoms of your feet.
Now just stay like this for a few moments. Do a quick scan of your body, from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. If you notice any little spots of tension still hanging on, just use your next exhale as an invitation for them to let go. Notice how different your body feels now, compared to when we started. This is what intentional rest feels like. And when you're ready, you can slowly, gently open your eyes.
So, how do we hold on to that feeling? That was just one session, right? The real power here, the lasting change, comes from turning this into a consistent habit. So let's talk about how to make that happen.
Okay, this right here might be the most important tip of all. You need to practice this when you're already calm. I know it sounds backward, but by doing this every day, even when you don't feel like you need it, you're building muscle memory for relaxation. You're training your nervous system so that when anger does start to bubble up, your body already knows the way back to calm. The response becomes second nature.
So what kind of time commitment are we talking about here? Well, the research points to a sweet spot, somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes a day. That's really all it takes to start building that resilience and to create real, lasting changes in your nervous system that make you less reactive in the long run.
What's cool is that you can adapt this. If your goal is to just lower your overall day-to-day irritability, a full 15-minute session is perfect. But let's say you're in a tense meeting. You can do a quick, subtle version. Just scan your body and release tension without the tensing part. It takes 3 minutes. Both approaches work together to build that long-term resilience.
So what's the payoff? What really happens when you commit to doing this regularly? Let's break down the real, science-backed benefits you can actually expect to see and feel over time.
When you practice this consistently, you are literally rewiring your body's stress response. You can expect things like a lower resting heart rate, even lower blood pressure. You'll notice less of that chronic muscle tension most of us just walk around with. And psychologically, the results are huge. You'll feel less stressed and angry, you'll sleep better, and you'll find that you can bounce back from tough situations so much faster. And every single time you sit down to do this practice, remember this. You are actively choosing to respond to a really powerful emotion with a skillful, healthy tool. Each time you do that, you are taking back control. And that, right there, is an act of strength. It's something to acknowledge and feel really good about.
So, as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this question to take with you. Think about the rest of your day or your week. Where's that tension likely to show up for you first? Is it your jaw? Your shoulders? Now that you have this tool, what tension will you choose to release first? Because now you know how. The power is in your hands.